If you've clicked on this video, you probably want to start a business, and I'm guessing you haven't, so let me ask you, why not? There's something that has you in a chokehold. There's something that's making you stop before taking the first step. There's something halting you in your sleep. Fear, the fear of failure. For some, it's the fear of success, the fear of not getting it right. But wait, hold on. I can feel the weight. That fear, it's heavy. Let's get rid of that once and for all. Give me just 5 minutes and I'm going to teach you the simple technique I use to quickly flip that mindset just like that. Hello and welcome to another episode of Protagonist Success Principles. These are short videos where we bring you simple but effective tools, strategies and techniques to help lead you to success. My name's Daniel and I've been in business since the age of 19, and over the past 7 years I've experienced the good, the bad and the realities of running your own business. In this series, I'm going to share some of the key success principles that have had the biggest impact on my journey so far, with the hope that they'll change things for you. So how are you going to overcome the fear of starting your own business and just do it? Well, you're going to use something that we like to call flipping the switch. Everything starts here, in your mind. Understand that the first battles you're ever going to face in life are the ones inside of you. These are the battles you fight in your mind, and the weapons being thrown around are your thoughts. So when you have and keep entertaining certain thoughts of not knowing enough, not being, not having enough, without anything even happening around you, already the war's on. And before you even get started, you're on the back foot. You're losing because the effects of these thoughts mean you're not fighting. This is what can stop you in your tracks and be the biggest barrier when trying to chase your dreams. Remember, we are who we are and what we are as a result of how we think and act. So when we think and act differently, in time our reality catches up and changes to be in line with what we believe. So the biggest thing you need to do is adopt a new frame of mind. And this is why I'm here, to snap you out of complacency and to tell you to flip the switch. Because a switched mind is what's going to help you push through major challenges. It's going to help you see bigger opportunities where you couldn't see anything before. It means you can now start taking action outside of your comfort zone. So before I tell you how to flip the switch, I want you to make the decision right now to commit to your dreams, to commit to becoming the person who's going to create the life and the business that you want. You don't need to know everything about business. You don't need to have loads of money. You don't need to have a degree or loads of different skills. The commitment is all you truly need, because everything else comes after that. Because once you see yourself, your circumstances and your capabilities differently, trust me, you are going to open new doors you didn't even know were there. So now that we've got that out of the way and you've made the decision to commit to the process, let's talk about flipping the switch. So you start off with a state, which is where you are now and what you believe about yourself. And then you make a switch. And the aim of this is to flip your perspective from a negative one to a positive one in a second, as fast as you can flip the switch to turn on the light. Trust me, this technique is going to save you over and over again when you learn it. So I'm going to walk you through 3 different types of switches you can make. So there's the mental switch, there's the behavioral switch, and there's the role switch. So let's start with the mental. The mental state refers to how you think of yourself right now. Now, this view of yourself can sometimes be negative or quite limiting because it relates to perspectives in your mind that aren't necessarily true or based in reality. With the mental switch, you are simply going to program yourself by telling yourself something different about yourself so that you can believe that instead. So instead of saying, I'm too young to start a business, instead, you're going to say, my time and energy and fresh perspective means it's perfect timing for me to start my business. Instead of saying, I'm too old to start a business, instead, you're going to say, my life experience and wisdom means it's the perfect time for me to start my business. You see how you are reframing your reality in a way that serves you, in a way that's going to help you achieve your goals. So next up, the behavioral state. And this refers to how you see your capabilities, actions, and limitations. Some of these might touch on genuine limitations, but the key to flipping the switch is to identify ways you can directly counter and address them to make sure you have the confidence to approach the situation differently. Once you do this, you can develop and embed the mindset of consistently addressing and tackling your hurdles and limitations, instead of getting stuck in a negative loop of focusing on what you can't do or what you don't have. An example of this is my grammar and my limited vocab make it hard for me to produce good marketing content. To flip the switch, instead, you're going to say something like this: I'll take steps to make incremental improvements in my grammar and my vocab over the next 3 months, and my content will improve. Instead of saying, I don't have the time or the resources to get my business to take off, you're now going to say, I'll use the time and the resources I have available to build my business over a period of time. Remember, you're shifting your mind out of the negative loop to focus on the solution. So for the last one, we have the role state. This is what you believe your role is and what you're able to do. Now, this one is a must for business, especially if you want to grow and scale past a side hustle or lifestyle business with just you in it. If your focus is on yourself and just delivering the products and services of your business, at some point, this is going to be a limitation. The reason you need to flip the switch is to go from thinking of yourself as one-man band to thinking of this as a business. Even if you're the only one working in it now, and even if it's based around you and your skills, the quicker you think of it as separate to yourself, the easier it's going to be to spot ways to grow into something big and successful. Trust me, I know it's weird, but you need to make the separation. And think about it. If everything's based on you, what happens to the business when you get sick or you need to have a break? You make no money. The business makes no money. That's why it's good to flip into the mindset from the beginning. A reframe means you can step into new roles, new behaviors, and new identities that can help you think bigger and produce the success you want. Just seeing your role differently can put you on a new path. Let me give you an example. Instead of, I'm a freelance event planner, now think of it this way. I run an events planning agency that offers various types of event planning services provided by myself and others. Instead of saying, I make cool t-shirts that people buy online, instead think, my clothing brand produces cool t-shirts that people can buy online. Just making these small changes to the way you think and the way you describe yourself, your business, and what you can do will flip your mind into the role needed to go big in business. So that's it. That's how you flip the switch. Go through a process of writing down your current mental, behavioral, and role states. Then flip the switch and write down what the switches are. Now read them, then reread them, then read them again, because you need to reprogram yourself with the switch to help you move forward. So whenever the thoughts from that negative state pop up, you know what to do. Flip the switch. Thank you for watching. I hope the success principle makes a big difference to your journey moving forwards. See you again.